Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Come on in the house. Come on in the house, you guys. Welcome to Love Coach Sessions. And you can't see it, but yes, that's me playing. It's holiday time. Yes, come on in the house, you guys. Welcome to Love Coach Sessions. I'm your host, KTJ, and this is our sessions. We talk about dating, talk about love, we talk about finding love, we talk about losing love, we talk about all of it. And glad that you are here today. We're here to talk about it, you guys. It's holiday time. If you're watching this at the current time, you know this is holiday time. But this talk is going to be good for you at any time because there's always a holiday coming, and you should be aware of what is going on and what's popping. So, welcome, you guys. Look, if you are coming in, hop in the chat room. The chat box is wide open for you to hop in and just to share your thoughts on this topic. Share your thoughts on this subject. Even if you watch this on the replay, type it down below. Type down your question, your comment, and let us know you're watching the show. At least when you check in, hit that like button. We need everybody to hit the like button, and it helps the show. So let's get into it, you guys. Look, the holidays is upon us. I was watching today as a young lady was being they were I guess it may be a surprise engagement party for her. She walked in, her friends were there, balloons, music, and there was a man standing there with his hand out saying, "Come to me." And she was getting engaged, and I think it was, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing to have happen. She's getting engaged, and that's wonderful. So I thought, there's going to be a few people who are going to get engaged around this time period. I want to talk about that. Like, why is it that people get engaged around Christmas, around, Thanksgiving and all these times? I want to talk about this and talk about what you could expect. And maybe for you, if you're interested in holiday love, getting something happening during the holidays, what should you expect? What is going on with that? And we're going to talk about all of it. So if you have any questions, comments, hello, LV. Thank you so much for popping in. Look, if you got any questions, comments on your thoughts on holiday love, finding love during the holidays, please feel free to jump in on the conversation. So, yeah, so I was watching this video and the girl's getting engaged and it was such a beautiful time. And listen, I don't kick down when if anybody's finding love in this short and unpredictable time that we live in right now. If anybody's finding love, we should all be like, thank God. If you can find a few moments of happiness in this short and unpredictable life that we live, it should be celebrated and we should be happy for it, right? And so that's all great. I also want to talk about like what's really going on. Like, why do you think that at the end of the year there are the most proposals, the most weddings, the most things of celebration when it comes to relationships all happen around December? Okay, there's a good reason for it, right? Now, here's the thing: people find a little bit of pressure as the end of the year nears, right? The even the diamond people, right? The people who selling rings, they sell more jewelry and more diamond rings around Christmas time than sometimes even that they do around Valentine's Day, because they're playing on the pressure to grab hold of the year before it runs away. Okay, and so that happens. Listen, either way, if people are finding love, they're finding connection, that's a wonderful thing, right? But just be careful about the pressure, right? Because there's also pressure for you if you don't have anybody. There's pressure for you to not feel good about yourself, not feel worthy, not feel like you are lovable, right? And then all of these commercials will enhance that feeling of unlovable feelings, right? So you have to be aware that, listen, this is about money, and a lot of times, and it's about social pressure, to be something, or to have something, or to have someone, right? It's not just what it seems. A lot of it is social pressure, and so you should not, this I'm saying this for somebody who's not going to get a ring during the holidays. Don't feel bad, and don't allow the TV people to make you feel bad because other people seem like they're doing better because they got a ring. Ladies, if other women got a ring during this time, you shouldn't let you feel bad because you don't have a ring. I'm telling you, I know those little spikes of jealousy, even for the person who's not a jealous person, you can feel a little something. You feel a little something like, when is my turn coming? Why? How come she got a man and I don't have a man? Whatever. All those things. Listen to this. There's some people who got a man who wish they didn't. There's some things. There's some people who are going to get a ring this Christmas who should say no to the ring. Okay, and everything that glitters is not gold. Some of these people have intentions, and they have motives, right? So, and I'm telling you that you are still worthy of love. If you don't get a ring during the holidays, you're worthy of love. If you don't get engaged to by the prince who puts out his hand for marriage, you're still worthy of love. You are still worthy of love. So start the process by loving yourself. Start the process by loving yourself. So I found an article talking about this whole thing, tips for finding love during the holidays. I know everybody wants to find love during the holidays. ClintonPower.com is the site that I found it on, and it talked about stop the train of negativity. I'm going to say monitor your mindset. Okay. Number one, if you want to find love during the holidays, you must monitor your mindset. All right. I see you, LV. I'm coming over there. Monitor your mindset. What is the conversation in your head right now? What's going on in your mind that is not yours? I'm telling you, listen, our minds are receptor. Our spirit, we are a receptive spirit as human beings. We receive what is being given to us, right? Whether we know it or not. Certain things slip into our subconscious. That's why it's dangerous for you to go to sleep with the TV on sometimes. You ever go to sleep with the TV on and wake up at 3 a.m. and there's somebody screaming and hollering and it does something to you. And you turn the TV off, but you can still feel the impact of somebody getting murdered. I'm guilty of this, y'all. I watch the ID channel at nighttime and go off to sleep. And sometimes the TV be on, and I might wake up to blood curdling screams. Right? You can't do that. You have to watch what's coming into your ears. Watch what's coming into your eyes. Monitor your own thinking, because it's your thinking that's going to get you what you desire. If you don't think that you're worthy, guess what? You're not worthy. If you don't think that you are worth being loved, and you keep having that conversation in your head, guess what? You'll continue to have that same sort of thing. But if you change that mindset and say, you know what? I'm worthy of love, and I'm not just going to take anybody. I'm worthy of the highest and the best that life has to offer. And I'm not just going to give myself and my life to just any old Joe Schmo just because he got a good line and maybe even have some money. I want the best for my life, for the rest of my life. And you keep that mantra up, you keep that mindset up, and you'll watch better things come into your life. Because you're expecting them. And I'm telling you, you get what you expect. Are y'all hearing me? You get what you expect. And if you expect to be alone for the rest of your life, if you expect to not get good offers by a good high quality mate, guess what? It won't come. Because you're not because then you won't put forth the energy that attracts that sort of person. But when you change that around, when you change the way you think, when you change the way you see yourself, you'll see yourself change. All right. Let me jump over here to the comment section. Hey, LV said true. Some people wish they could trade in what they got right now. You got that right. There's some people who said yes and they wish they had said no, because it took care of the temporary problem, but it made a bigger problem for the long term. All right. Protect your ear gates through thoughts become words and words become actions. Absolutely. Absolutely. You got to protect it. You got to protect your eyes, like all your senses. You know? Yeah, look, I said all your senses, including, look, smell. I listen, there's something about scent, the scent of a person that can trigger thoughts. You can have the scent of a person trigger thoughts. And so this is what we're doing today, you guys. We got to look at this at this time because there's a lot of pressure to be. But the question is, what pressure are you putting on yourself? Allow yourself to put the pressure on yourself. Allow your own self. This is you and your life, and it's not a dress rehearsal. So this is what you get for your life. So watch your thinking. The second thing I want you guys to pay attention to is your family and friends. All right. If you want to find love during the holidays, people are still meeting, people are still connecting. Some of the people in your circle, believe it or not, you guys, some of the people in your circle don't even know that you are interested in finding a mate. They think that you just as comfortable and just as happy by yourself. Look, because there are some people who are just happy by themselves and they have no interest in finding a love or finding a date or finding someone. They're just happy by themselves and they're going to be happy by themselves. So, it might be cool for you to have a conversation with maybe your coworkers, have a conversation with people, family and friends, and let them know the kind of person you're looking for. Let them know the kind of person you're looking for. All right. I'm telling you, you'd be surprised. People have no idea that you're even looking. You seem so confident. You seem like you got it all under control. And guess what? You might have it all under control, but you still want to have somebody to love and to share love with. All right. During the holidays, this is something else that's coming up. I saw a friend of mine online and she talked about, like, she really uncovered her hurts, her pains, her challenges, finding love during the holidays. This one is another one that kind of comes back to you. Finding love during the holidays. This is a good time for you to take some time to reflect on your life and the healing that needs to be done. There's nothing better than two healed people coming together to create one big healed life. So take this time to maybe find a therapist, find a counselor, find a friend, find a clergy person, Find someone who you can open up your thoughts and your feelings to. Look, there's nothing wrong with sharing your heart and sharing what you're going through. Don't sit there and go through all of this stuff by yourself. All right. Here's another tip for you guys. Be willing to take a risk. Now, I'm saying that right now we still going through the pandemic, right? I'm not talking about taking a crazy risk. I'm not talking about you going and doing something. It's the pandemic right now. Pandemic's going on right now. This is not the time to go and take giant risks and go, like to go and go on 10 dates, to here and to there and the other place. This isn't the time for that. It's the pandemic going on right now. So you have to be very careful about what you do. But you can take a risk and join a program. Take a risk and join an online event, online classroom, online something. Take the risk. Take the risk, and if you see somebody that you like online, send them a message. Listen, I'm not telling you to go behind people and become like a stalker. Don't stalk people, but take a risk. What kind of risk can you take for love? Maybe talk to that person that you think, I'm not sure about them. Maybe you might want to give them a shot. Maybe there's somebody from your past that you have forgotten about that might be a good fit for you in the future. Maybe that's it. But understand this, that nothing good happens without risk. Yes, you could step out and get your feelings hurt. You could go up to someone or even inbox somebody and say hello and have them completely ignore you. Okay, but what if they don't? Take a risk. What kind of risks can you take during this time to find love during the holidays? Listen, this is the greatest time for many people. This is their favorite time of the year, right? There are some things that are open. Take a risk. Take a risk and go up and have a conversation with somebody. Go to the coffee shop, go to Panera, go to Starbucks, and go meet somebody. It's not to say that you're chasing a man or guys chasing women, but we're talking about making connections and making those connections for each other. So I'm telling you, you are worthy of love. I'm telling you, you're worth finding love. And there's somebody out there in the world who's looking for you and would love to love you. But you got to believe it. You have to believe it in order to receive it. All right. All right, you guys. Look, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Look, hit that subscribe button, then hit the like button before you get out of here. We are opening the cart today. Today is the day we're opening the cart for a new program, Finding the One. Finding the One. It jumps off on Sunday, and we're opening the cart today. We want you guys to jump in and get your tickets to this event. This online webinar is going to be good, and it's going to help you to find the one. All right. Love you guys. Peace and love. Bye.